how did the story, you know, first come about for you starting to collaborate with DJ? Because it's obviously the biggest movie star on the planet.
I was making videos for a girl named Shay Mitchell. I don't know if you know who she is, but she's an actress and she's like an Instagram she's like a digital influencer type girl. She's one of the biggest. And so I was traveling around with her and we were doing different, she had this series on her YouTube called Shaycation. So we would do these videos. It was basically like travel content. DJ has a team of people that help him obviously with everything. And there's these like really badass women that work for him and they happen to be fans of the content I was making for Shay.
Oh, dope.
So they hit me up and they were just like, there might be some things down the line that we need somebody to help with. Would you be interested? And of course I was super down. I was just ending working with Shay because I had been working for her for 2 years. So I was I just wanted to try something different. So I had a meeting with them and they said, we'll be in touch. And I actually didn't hear from them for like, I want to say it was almost like 6 months.
Oh shit.
So I just figured, you know, they didn't need me or, you know, whatever. And then they finally reached back out and they're like, all right, we have some stuff for you. The first thing I shot with him was he got the MTV Generation Award last year. Okay. And so they hit me up. I showed up, I shot some stuff. There was like a couple of shots that I got that I remember specifically. He was like, oh, I really like the way you shot that. And so that just began the journey. And then it was like a matter of, can you do this event? And then it started to become the press tours and stuff, not just doing the press stuff for him or the movie stuff, but I've also gotten to capture, personal moments in his life, which have been incredible. Like his wedding or, I got to go with him to visit his daughter in Florida, who was training to become a WWE wrestler, which she now is signed with them. So, and then obviously, unfortunately, his father passed away this year, but we did go to the memorial ceremony and we made a video out of that. And so just being able to see, you know, not just him as the movie star, but also him as like the father, him as the husband, it's been incredible, man. Yeah. I mean, it's been the biggest life-changing experience for me.
You're constantly on the go. You're constantly traveling and making content with them. Was it learning how to turn around content quickly, proper communication, and also be someone that's like normal to hang around, that you feel like maybe that training with that client and maybe previous clients before that kind of trickled into this working with DJ? Because I think that's something they're constantly looking for, is someone who can probably be relatable, but also play their part really well.
Yeah. And you know what, another big thing I think is it's like you either understand their brand and can sort of easily help. You can easily create things that speak to the brand, or maybe you just don't, you know. And I could see how if you're not like in sync with somebody's brand and the kind of content that generally speaks to their audience or that they personally want to put out, then it might not be the right fit. But I found quickly that the things that DJ loves to see in the edits that we do, or the things that really inspire and move him, are like things that really inspire and move me personally as well. Right. So I think we just hit it off in that sense that we both are like really into the types of video pieces or photos or just content in general that goes for the heartstrings and is inspiring, but also emotional. When we started shooting, I was picking up on those cues and I was trying to put as much of that back into the content as possible. So yeah, that's a big part of it, I think. And then just being able to like keep up with the schedule and those types of things is important. And understanding how Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and these things work, those are like the no-brainers, obviously. Yeah. So yeah, it's just kind of having your wheels in this space, you know, being able to create. It's like people sometimes call me a filmmaker, but it's like, I don't make movies per se. It's like, I think of myself as a digital content creator, you know, and I embrace that. Like, I think it's a cool title to have.
Thanks for listening to this clip. Make sure to listen to the full interview, which is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. Hit the subscribe button for more highlights and join our Black with No Cream private community for creators. Links in the description.